What's up, world? It's your boy Suave, the Star Child, coming at you one more again, man. Sorry I've been MIA for a little bit, but I mean, shit, if you follow my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying, YouTube/Suave World 107, you'll know I told y'all, man, I'm not a content creator. I don't do this to get likes and views. I do this strictly based off inspiration. If something inspires me or speaks to me or moves me, then I might do a video about it, man. And so today, I'm talking about this real science behind astrology and the Zodiac. And speaking of such, man, it's what's it, March 22nd or some shit. Happy New Year, to everybody, man. You know the spring equinox was March 20th. The true New Year just began, man. So happy New Year to all y'all, man. Hopefully y'all out there springing forth, coming out of hibernation, ready to go create and manifest in the world as life comes back to the universe, man. But a friend of mine who was talking about, I guess we're in Aries right now, or coming out of Aries, about to go into, no, we're actually about to be in Aries now. I'm coming out of Pisces, going in Aries. He was just, talking about, how certain traits or whatnot that he tries to fight against, but he sees like, damn, some of that shit be true. But he, never really believed in, the astrology and the zodiac and stuff like that. And first thing I want to tell folks is that there's a difference between uh, astrology and horoscope shit. Okay, horoscope shit, that's just really, for lack of a better way to say it, just some bullshit shit that folks be talking about. But astrology and astronomy is a real science. Okay, and it's real. What you have to understand is that several things. One, our universe is in constant motion, meaning it's constantly moving. At the same time, our universe moves in cycles. Okay, so it has revolutions. Now, a lot of times we think cycles, we think circles, which is kind of true, but not actually. Our universe moves in cycles more like a spiral. So even though it's going around in a circular motion, because it's constantly moving, it's constantly spiraling either up or spiraling either down. So you'll have in the cycle of the universe, you have similar cycles, but nothing is ever the same because it's in constant motion. Even if it's at the same point it was in another cycle, it's not the same because the universe is constantly growing and is expanding or either, contracting, constantly moving. So everything's in constant motion. I want you to understand that aspect, okay? Now, at the same time, you have to understand that the planets and the stars and their alignments do affect what goes on down here on Earth every fucking day, okay? And you can ask anybody who's in law enforcement or works in like ambulance or whatnot, that when there's a full moon out, there's more activity going on in the streets. People lose their fucking mind on the full moon. Okay, Earth is 75% water, so the moon actually affects the ocean's waves. Okay, now you human beings, we're also 75% water. So the same energy that affects the ocean also affects us at different times. A woman's menstrual cycle, a lot of times aligns with the cycles of the moon. That's why women are a lot of times connected with the moon in mythology and things, whereas men are connected with the sun because we are the seed givers. That's like the sun sends out his rays and brings life to everything, just like man sends out his seed, okay? So, as far as astrology goes, what it's really about is at the moment that you were born, okay? The universe was in a particular alignment that was that, okay, that it'll never be in again. That's why no one will ever be the same, okay? Even if you have a twin, okay, and y'all are both born the same day, well, guess what? Y'all don't both come out the womb at the same time. So that little bit of time that passes between one child coming out the womb and another child coming out the womb, the universe has already moved because it's in constant motion. It don't stop for nobody. Okay? So that little bit of movement changes the alignment from when you were born to when your twin was born. So that's why y'all won't be the same. Even though y'all will have a lot of similarities based upon several factors. One, based upon y'all being born under the same star sign, or under the same astrological sign, or however you want to say it, under the same sign. You will have similarities, and because if you were raised in the same household, your social influences in your environment affect you. Okay, that's also why people are different. It don't matter. We can be born the same day or whatnot. We're not going to be exactly the same. You know why? because I was raised a certain way, you was raised a certain way, you might be raised in a certain country, and that's going to influence how you grow up and how you think. Also, how your parents raised you, that's going to influence how you grow up and how you think, differently from myself or differently from anyone else. Even though y'all will still have a lot of similarities based upon y'all being born under the same sign. Okay? Um, and that's just something people just have to accept, even if you want to fight it. Trust me, there's things that will align with you, okay? Because you were born under a similar alignment when the universe was in a similar position, even though it wasn't the same position. Because, like I said, the universe in constant motion. There's some things that are going to apply to you that go to whatever astrological sign you fall under. Now, with the names of different signs, that shit's irrelevant, okay? And the only reason I bring it up is because I know a few years back people were saying that um, that our astrological count or what was flawed or whatnot because there was a certain sign that wasn't being accounted. So they were trying to say that once if you were born under the Libra time, you're actually supposed to be a Virgo, and the astrological chart basically is slightly off, so people are actually different signs or whatever. None of that matters. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to. It doesn't change what the universe, the position that the universe was aligned in when you were born. Okay, so if you just want to call, instead of call, I'm a Libra. Okay, so if instead of being called Libras, if y'all want to call us airheads or whatever the fuck, it don't matter. African booty scratchers, it don't matter. What matters is the alignment that the universe was at when you was born at. Whatever you want to call it doesn't matter. That alignment is what matters, okay? And people were born under similar alignments of the universe are going to have similar traits. For example, like I said, I'm a Libra. Guess who else is a Libra? Will Smith is a Libra. Snoop Dogg is a Libra. T.I. is a Libra. Eminem is a Libra. Lil Wayne is a Libra. What's one thing they all have in common? Libras are known to be social people. We're known to be opinionated. All those people are highly opinionated people. Also, Libras tend to get along with a lot of people, and most of those people I just named tend to be liked by a lot of people. Everybody loves Snoop Dogg. Everybody loves Eminem. Well, I can say everybody loves him, but he gets a lot of love. Everybody loves Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? T.I. gets a lot of love. You feel me? Wayne gets a lot of love. It's just part of our nature. You know what I'm saying? And we're social people, we're opinionated and whatnot. Now, all those people I just named are still different individuals in their own ways. Why? Because Will Smith was born in West Philly. That influenced how he was raised. Snoop Dogg was born out in Cali in gang culture. That influenced how he was raised. Eminem was born in Detroit in trailer park home and shit. That influenced how he's raised. T.I. was born in the South in the trap and shit. That influences how he was raised. Lil Wayne was born in Louisiana, which has its own culture, which influences how he was raised. So all these different traits influence us as individuals, but there's still similarities based upon our alignments that we were born under. Um, that's just something you gotta accept, man. It's really just that simple. It's a real science to astrology. Astrology and astronomy because it's the study of the stars. Okay, so when you hear people talking about like retrogrades and Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde, that shit is real too because different planets, just like the moon gives off energy, different planets and things give off different energy based on their alignment. Also, like the only like here on Earth, the only reason that we have seasons is because our alignment with the sun. A lot of times we talk about our orbit around the sun, people think it's a circle. No, we don't orbit around the sun in a circle. If we orbit around the sun in a perfect circle, there would be no changing of the seasons because our distance from the sun would never change if it's a perfect circle. However, our planet, like the other planets in our universe, orbit the sun in elliptical motion, which is more like an oval. So at certain points on that elliptical, we're further away from the sun, and at other points we're closer. That's where the seasons come in, okay? And just that distance from the sun affects every living thing on this planet, including you. Okay, so if you take that ideology, you apply it to every other planet, every other star, and its proximity to our planet at different times, it's gonna affect the different things on our planet. Okay, so that's kind of a basic breakdown of kind of like the truth behind astrology. Okay, don't get too caught up in horoscopes because you're a force that you can create and do whatever you want to and make your own decisions, and the laws of cause and effect will affect that differently. So horoscope shit don't get caught up in, but find out more science behind the astrology and where you're born, and you will find out more things about yourself, even things you may not want to admit to. Okay. Anyways, your boy Suave the Star Child signing off, man. Y'all can follow me on YouTube /Suave World 107, man. Peace, love, and go create, baby. Yeah.